Hi, my name is Angela Mitchell, and my PAD 747 application technology application brief will cover facial recognition. And facial recognition is a biometric technology. What do I mean by biometric? Well, according to the Biometric Consortium, biometrics is an automated method of recognizing a person based on physiological or behavior characteristics. Among the features measured are face fingerprint, hand geometry, handwriting, iris, retinal vein, and voice. Facial recognition is a non intrusive technology that teaches computers to see the human face, to develop automated systems for identifying human faces and distinguishing them from one another, and for recognizing human facial expressions. That's from Kelly Gates, Our Biometric Future. Gates also states that facial recognition is a type of smart surveillance. It's a monitoring system that performs the labor of surveillance with less human input and less need to rely on perceptual capacities and analytical skills of human beings. Simply stated, it teaches computers to develop a face print, similar to your unique characteristic in a fingerprint. The process is simple. Detection, the image is extracted. Registration, the image is analyzed. Feature extraction, the feature that forms a template or face print. Classification, set to make an accurate match. And matching, the two face prints are analyzed to determine if there is indeed a match. Development of this technology emerged in the 1960s with research funded by the Department of Defense. In the 1990s, computer-based companies began to market facial recognition technology to commercial and government agencies. It was determined post 9/11 that at least two of the 19 hijackers were on a government terrorist watch list. It has been suggested already existing commercially available systems could have instantly checked the image against photos of suspected terrorists and alerted airport security. Gates. In response to 9/11, the Department of Homeland Security was created, with their mission being to ensure the homeland is safe, secure, and resilient against terrorism and other hazards. That's from the Department of Homeland Security website. There are several agencies within the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, but for the purpose of this TAB, I will refer to only three. The first one is the Customs and Border Protection Agency, also known as CBP, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, known as ICE, and the Transportation Security Administration, known as TSA. DHS has recently implemented new 3D FRT called Biometric Optical Surveillance System, also known as BOSS. BOSS is capable of capturing images of an individual from 50 to 100 meters in distance, which is approximately 100 yards. The system can capture images of subjects participating in a specific distance or be set up in a way that tracks and passively captures frontal face images of an individual as he or she moves in front of the camera. Also from the Department of Homeland Security. The core mission of the Customs and Border Protection Agency, CBP, is the protection of the nation's borders. The CBP is responsible for 329 ports of entry into the U.S. The Office of Biometric Management is responsible for providing CBP with biometric information for travelers entering and leaving the country. Facial recognition is used with other biometrics to check aliens, non citizens, for terrorist, criminal, and immigration status. The biometric repository uses current and stored photographs through FRT to authenticate identity and to determine access or denial to the U.S. FRT is also used for frequent traveler programs such as Nexus, Global Entry, and Sentry. That's to expedite the customs border process in and out of Mexico, Canada, and international travel. The Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, in conjunction with other state and local law enforcement agencies, uses FRT to identify aliens who may have entered the country illegally, overstayed their visas, or committed crimes while in the country legally. Like CBP, ICE also conducts FRT checks with known and suspected terrorists or criminals who may have appeared on watch lists. ICE also uses FRT for its E-Verify system. This system allows an employee using information reported on an employee's Form I-9 employment eligibility verification to determine the eligibility of that employee to work in the United States. If you've traveled by plane in the last 12 years, you have been scanned for facial recognition. The Transportation Security Administration, TSA, uses FRT during pre-screening and the screening process. The TSA currently uses FRT with iris scans to match or determine identity of airport travelers and employees. In 2007, the Federal Air Marshal Service, also known as FAMS, received $1.775 million for FRT and database development. FAM's Tactical Information Sharing System, TISS, is a database system that stores information, including photographs from suspicious activity reports, incident and arrest reports, and other sources for immediate retrieval and analysis. That's from the Federal Air Marshal's program. The Next Generation Identification, which comes directly from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, has recently implemented advancements in biometrics technology. It's currently in stage 4, or increment 4. Increment 4 includes advancements in FRT and interoperability of FR databases, which includes DHS. This also includes development of interstate photo system, state photo system recognition pilot program, with several states currently taking part in that, and Universal Face Workstations, which is training and giving the police departments access to this new system. Ultimately, the next generation identification will replace FBI's integrated automated fingerprint identification system, which is known as IFAS. Biometric Optical System BOSS and the next generation identification systems are relatively new technology in DHS and the FBI, so there's not a lot of statistical data on either system. This technology is relative to our class because it affects our everyday lives as students, employees, employers, travelers, and the citizens. It depicts the importance technology plays with respect to national security. Also, post 9/11, facial recognition technology has become a part of everyday life for many of us, and we've grown to accept it whether we like it or not. Thank you.